These are the next few steps to solve a Rubik's Cube, alright? If you watch the first video, basically this is what you should have. Green face, completely done, and all these little T's on all the other sides. Alright? Ignore the other edges or the top layer. Just as long as you have the T, you are okay. Alright? At this step, you are going to have to know what the sides of a cube are, and you're going to have to learn to memorize a few different formulas, basically. Alright? This is how you're going to look at a Rubik's Cube. The U stands for up, L for left, F for front, D for down, and R for right. The B stands for back, but that is unimportant and it's not going to be used in this tutorial for solving a 3x3. Alright, so as shown in the video, you're going to be looking at a Rubik's Cube kind of tipped at an angle. Alright, so the way you're looking at it, this would be U or up, this would be F front, and this would be R right. That's all we have to concentrate right now, up, front, and right. Okay? Let's say I turn the cube like this now, okay? Now, this is up, this is front, this is right. It all depends on how you look at it. If I turn it, each side won't stay the same. This will because it's not moving out of place. But now that's front, now it's left, now it's back. It will always be changing whenever you look at the cube. Okay? What I've just shown you on the screen is an algorithm. What an algorithm is basically a series of turns you're going to put on the Rubik's Cube, and it's going to position it the way you want it to go, basically. Okay? From now on, I'm going to be giving you many types of algorithms. Alright? This is the first one that I'm giving you. It's going to help you solve the middle layer. That's the next step. Step number 3 is getting all of these little edge pieces, like here, and here, and here, in the correct place, alright? Some may appear to be in the correct place, like this one. Alright? The yellow side may seem like that's done, but it's not, because if you look, it's a blue over here, it's not red. You're going to have to get all of these squares correct. This has to be a yellow-red square that goes there. Okay? So the algorithm that I showed you was UR, UI, RI, UI, FI, UF. Basically, that's telling you to turn the specific sides, alright? The I stands for inverse, alright? So if you're confused about that, I'll explain it. But first, if I say like U, basically it means, okay, look at the upside and turn it clockwise, okay? Just like that, okay? That means U. If I say R, it means right. So turn that clockwise. F means front, so you turn that clockwise. Whenever I don't put anything after the letter, it means turn it clockwise. Now let's say I said L clockwise, alright? That L isn't going to come until much later, but let's say I said that. Most people instinctively would do this, because that looks like it's clockwise. That would be wrong. That would be counterclockwise. Because when you're turning a cube, like if I say left, sorry, the camera moved. When I say turn left, clockwise, it actually means, okay, you look at the left side head on and turn it clockwise. But now if you notice back in the isometric view, it would look like I'm turning it counterclockwise, okay? A right's clockwise is a left's counterclockwise. An up's clockwise is a down's counterclockwise. They will work opposite of each other. Okay? So that's basically what it means. When I say UI, that means turn it counterclockwise, okay? It's very easy to understand. So this next part of I just showed you an algorithm. What you're gonna do is never turn the bottom anymore, okay? Unless I tell you to. Alright, you're gonna want to leave these two layers alone. You're gonna be working mainly with aligning the top. What you're going to want is something like this. Turn the top until you see, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same color, but I have a big yellow T. Ignore this, just as long as I have 3 up and down in the middle, and 3 on the bottom, all the same color. Okay? And the top of this one must not match whatever is your opposite. I'm using blue. Alright? So, like, it can't be a yellow-blue for me. It has to be either a yellow-orange or a yellow-red. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to position it like that, and you're going to find, basically, the edge it has to go on. Like, yellow-orange, this is the yellow-orange edge piece. It's supposed to go down right here. You're going to want to be viewing both sides, okay? in this case, this is the front and this is the right. Now you're going to perform the algorithm I just showed. Make sure you align it like this, alright? Don't align it like this, where you have the miscolor here, and put it down there. Instead, this will move over here. That won't be right, okay? This algorithm is going to take this specific piece and turn it this way and put it in here so it matches, okay? So you're going to look at it front, right, and up, okay? U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, U, F. And now the edge is in place. Your green should still be intact, and your middle layer should be undisturbed from what it originally was, except for the piece that you put in. Okay? Your top is going to change a little bit, but that's not important. Right now you're working on just getting the middle layer. I have another one like this. Okay? I align it up, so I got one giant T, and it has to go down here. Okay? U. Sorry, I'm looking at this differently. Let me look at this again. Alright. U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, U, F. And now that edge is in place. Alright, I'm going to look again. Once again, another giant T. They don't match, and it has to go down here. U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, U, F. Alright? Now, there has to go down there. Just do it one more time. U, R, UI, RI, UI, FI, U, F. Alright? Now, most likely, all of those pieces will not be the way I showed you. You will not have all of them having to move from here to here. Alright? I got lucky and had those, okay? So I'm gonna show you what happens when you don't have, when you have it where it has to go the other way. Okay, let's say you have something like this, where I have an orange yellow piece right here, and it has to move, instead of from here to here, it has to move the other way. For this, you're going to be using a different algorithm. Alright, so if you want to get this from here to here, you're going to have to use the algorithm that I just showed you, okay? This is very similar. You may realize a pattern that basically involves. Alright? So, look. UI, FI, U, F, U, R, UI, RI. And just like that, the edge is now in place. Now, let's say you have something like this. You have an edge already in this middle layer, but not necessarily in the correct spot, alright? Or twisted incorrectly, like this. I have all the others done, except for this one, which is twisted incorrectly. It's very simple, alright? Just perform either of the algorithms. It doesn't matter which one you do, or what is aligned on top, alright? You can have any one on top. Just do one of the algorithms, just like that. I did the first one, and there it is, right here. I popped it out, and just do the algorithm, and do whatever algorithm you need, and put it back into place. Alright? You now have the two bottom layers complete. That is the next part, solving the Rubik's Cube.